Stop defending. It's why you're losing. Yeah, I said it. Because right now, after this update, most of you are not actually defending. You're reacting. You're panicking. And you're relying on habits that just don't work anymore. That's why you keep conceding the same type of goals over and over again. Through balls, easy dribbles, one simple turn, and you're beaten. So in this video, I'm going to give you a full defensive masterclass for this new meta. Not just tips, but how to actually think when you're defending. Because once you understand that, everything changes. Let's get into it. First thing you need to accept, defending is now manual. The game is no longer going to save you. Before this update, you could hold matchup, spam press, and still recover. Now, if you make the wrong move, you're punished instantly. So the mindset has to change. You're not trying to win the ball anymore. You're trying to control the situation. That's the difference between average defenders and elite defenders. Now let's start with the basics you need to fix immediately. Matchup. Matchup is not dead, but the way you're using it is wrong. Most players hold matchup constantly, even when they're out of position, even when they're chasing. And that's exactly why you're getting beaten. So here's the rule. Only use matchup when you are already in front of the attacker. Not beside them, not behind them, in front. Because matchup is for controlling space, not recovering position. If you're chasing, release it. Sprint back, get goal side, then re-engage. That one adjustment alone will instantly make you harder to beat. This clip is from Division versus AI, Division 1. I'm using it because AI attacks are some of the hardest to defend against. If you can defend this, you can handle real matches. First, look at my shape. I've set up to block any forward rush from the opponent. I don't need to press, just hold position and cut passing lanes, because pressing too early gives him space to exploit. Because of my shape, the opponent struggles to create any meaningful attack and ends up losing possession. This is achieved by cutting passing lanes using matchup. Now let's talk about pressing, because this is where most players completely collapse. You're pressing too early. You see the opponent, and you rush. That doesn't work anymore, because now, dribbling is faster, turning is sharper, and one bad press creates a huge gap. So here's the rule. Do not press the player. Press the touch. Watch your opponent. The moment they take a slightly heavy touch, that's when you go. That's when you press. Because at that moment, they are vulnerable. If you press before that, you're guessing. And good players punish guesses every time. Now let's go deeper, because this is where defending becomes elite. Defending is not just mechanics, it's reading your opponent. Every player has a pattern. Some always cut inside. Some sprint, stop, then turn you. Some barely dribble. They just pass and shoot instantly. If you don't recognize patterns, you're always reacting. And reacting means you're already late. So start observing. First few attacks, don't rush. Watch. What does this player do? And once you figure it out, you stop guessing. You start anticipating. Let me give you a real example. If your opponent loves cutting inside, don't overcommit. Stay slightly outside. Control the angle. Be ready. And here's the funny part. You can bait them. Sometimes I press, then suddenly stop. Like I'm committing, but I'm not. And when they react to it, they literally run straight into me. Because I already knew what was coming. That's not luck. That's reading the game. Now compare that to direct players. No hesitation, no skills. Just quick passes and forward runs. Against them, you don't sit back too much. If you do, you give them space. So instead, controlled pressure. Close enough to block, not close enough to get beaten. Now another situation. What if they've got stronger or faster players? Don't force the duel. That's a trap. Stay patient. Wait. And while waiting, you block outcomes. Pass, cut it. Shoot, close it. You're not defending the player, you're defending the result.
Justito llega el corte.
Now positioning. 3 things. Goal side, control angle, right distance. Don't run straight in. Approach from an angle. Guide them wide. That's control.
Amigos del fútbol.
No deben.
Pierde por un gol y no han encontrado el funcionamiento hasta ahora. Raúl.
Inside the box, listen carefully. Do not dive in. Stay on your feet. Block. Delay. Force bad shots. One mistake here equals goal. Simple. I made a huge mistake. Committed Cannavaro too early. That opened space for my opponent to drive forward with options. Now I can't rush anymore. One more mistake and I'm done. So I stay patient, hold match up at the right distance, and read the play. Then step in and block it. Danger avoided. Sliding tackles? Reduce them. A lot. They've been nerfed. Fouls are stricter. Only slide when you are 100% sure. Before the update, you could spam slide tackles from miles away and still win the ball. Sometimes you'd even go through the player, no foul, no card. But now, that doesn't work. So you have to be careful. Use slide tackles only when it's absolutely necessary.
Voy a coincidir con tu opinión. Buena chance para la contra.
Que la táctica de la defensa fue muy clara. Encimarlo para no dejar.
Now, second man press. This is where people mess up badly. Don't spam it blindly. Trigger it, then switch manually. Cover space yourself. One presses, you control the defense. That's elite defending. Finally, transitions. You lose the ball, don't chase like crazy. Run back. Protect center. Delay. Let your shape recover. Because defending is not rushing, it's control. And once you start doing this, you'll feel it immediately. You concede less. You stay calm. And your opponent starts panicking instead. Because now, you're not reacting anymore. You're in control. And at a high level, you're not even playing the game anymore. You're playing the person. And once you understand that, defending becomes easy.